Well, here we are with something pretty darn new. I just recently got this, about a week or so ago. This is Prinny 1 and 2 Exploded and Reloaded Just Desserts Edition. This is on the Switch, however, they were first released on the PSP. Um, and I had them digitally there, so kind of neat to pick this up. Something I do remember is they're difficult. Like, you get 100 lives at the beginning of the game, and yeah, you need them. so, so, yeah, these are kind of like platformers. And you can kind of notice this guy rocks a little bit. It has to do with something inside that they might not have fully thought through exactly how that might work out in some places. But yeah, we got the box. There's the side of it. Then we got the back here. If I can get my light out the way so it's not all super shiny. So yeah, you got the information for 1 and 2. Or maybe 1,000, not 100. I don't know. It's been a very long time. So, alrighty. Well, I shall pop this guy open here. And the first thing that's basically causing that bulge is this Lego sort of thing here. Let's bring a little bit more of the light back here. It's a little statue sort of thing that you can build through generic Lego sort of things. I have seen Idea Factory International do that on one of their releases. Or no, it actually wasn't a release. It was something you could just purchase. It was a little Neptunia figure. I have one of those built at my desk at work that I haven't actually been at for a very long time. But I also have another one that's kept sealed. So yeah, it was a 187 piece little Lego thing of a Prinny guy. They're packaged pretty decently well, but they're stacked a little bit too thickly, and I can't quite figure out how to settle them in so that they actually fit a little bit better in there. But this package was, this whole game box was a little bulged as it came, just because this isn't quite fully seated correctly. And I think it's because they got the parts in several, or just a large vacuum packed bag there, and it's just stacked too thick. Because if I could spread it out a little bit, it would help, but I just haven't been able to get that to happen yet. So I suppose I shall continue to manipulate that and see if I can't get it to fit any better. There's a little bit of information on the bottom. Actually tells you what's inside. Spoiler alert, all that sort of good stuff. So yeah, first up we got their little art books, and yeah, they're hardcover, but they don't have an enormous amount of stuff in them. Looks like it's got just generic art of what's going on in the game and different characters and backgrounds and all that sort of stuff. These books always remind me of like children's books. I don't know, the golden something or other. I don't know. They had like the weird foil kind of thing on the spine of them. That's just kind of what it reminds me of, because they're bound in a similar way. Where yes, they're hardback, but they're not exactly high quality. So it's neat, but I don't know. I almost kind of prefer, if you're going to do an art book of this size, if you just go with high quality gloss prints like a lot of graphic novels and whatnot do. All right, and then the other piece that we got here, yeah, it's a box. Yeah, they actually have a top cap for it, but yeah, it's got music. Now this CD case was cracked when I got it, due to this sumbitch. So yeah, that's annoying, but it's just the case. The CD and the artwork is perfectly fine on sides, so I don't really care one way or the other. You just have a one-sided art piece there. You don't really have any centerfolds or anything like that, but yeah, you got it. 20 tracks or so. So yeah, I can go ahead and set that aside. Let's see, this looks like a little bit of a poster we got here. Oh, for Asagi Wars, the vengeance of Asagi. Which means rabbit in Japanese, I believe. Gotta hope I'm right on that. It's been a while. But yeah, here's the game case and whatnot. And, well, it's got a useless piece of paper on the inside. But, yeah, they do that for international things. And you have kind of a reverse cover. And this kind of has a little bit of a mocking of, what was that? 11th of Refrain, I think? Coven of Dusk. It was another NIS game that I'd picked up. And there's Prinny instead of, Disgaea. If I remember right, in the back of the art book, they have quite a few different kind of mock designs. Yeah, there you go. There's Void Perennium and some holiday ones. Those aren't parodies. Prinny Punching Etna, based off of Penny Punching Princess, which was yet another NIS game. It's nice when you have a lot of IP. You don't have to, pay outside for any of that sort of stuff. But yeah, as usual, I do have the game in my Hori case so that it's a little bit easier for me to get a hold of. But hey, at least I have minimal damage on the cardboard stuff here. There's a little bit of a mess up there, and the crack on the CD and whatnot. These things are packaged fairly decently compared to some limited editions, but they're not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. That being said, though, it's this kind of Lego thing that's really caused all of the frustrations there. And yeah, well, I'm not quite done yet because I have another couple of things. I honestly don't remember if this came with the game or if I decided to purchase it separately. But it's a Double Dude scoop pen. So, ice cream with a Prinny and a cherry on top. I don't know. I like pens. And the other thing, and it actually came quite a bit later, they were having difficulties in shipping and whatnot. And I'm fine with that, especially with what's going on in the world right now. But it's been a lot larger than I thought it was going to be. And that is, BAM! This giant plump Prinny plush. See if I can raise myself up just a little bit here. Yeah. So this little Prinny is basically like a foot by a foot square and probably about a foot thick. Maybe a little less. But, yeah, much larger than I was anticipating. But it came a little bit later in an absolutely enormous box. As it was the only thing that was there. Let me lower myself back down here. As it was the only thing in the box, I didn't really need to package it up because, well, that's giant plush, so that's all good. But, yeah, I mean, the games seem to run quite fine, but they're difficult, so I will need some time to be able to sink into them and see if I can't get any farther than I did in the PSP versions way, way back when. Well, anyway, that's basically what we got for Prinny 1 and 2 for the Switch from NIS America. So, alrighty, as always, I appreciate y'all, and have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day.